Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the October 1, 2024 meeting of the Western New York Power Proceeds Allocation Board. I'd like to welcome my fellow board members as well as the staff of Empire State Development and New York State Power Authority. This meeting has been previously noticed in accordance with New York's open meeting law. Before we get started, as you will remember, we distributed a proposed agenda for today's meeting. Are there any questions or any comments about the proposed agenda for today's meeting?
No questions.
Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the meeting agenda as presented.
So move.
Moved by Brenda,
Second.
seconded by Deanna. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Karen, that was a unanimous vote. As you also know, prior to today's meeting, we each had an opportunity to meet with staff and confer about various matters related to the application that we'll consider in a few moments. But before you did that, you also were asked to disclose any potential conflicts of interest. My understanding that all of us who are present today have disclosed no conflicts of interest as of the date that you conducted your pre-meeting conference with staff. Just want you each to confirm that nothing has arisen since that time that would present a conflict for your participation in today's meeting.
No conflicts.
And I have none. Knowing that, let's move on. The August 8th, 2024 meeting minutes were also disclosed to you in the packet of information that was provided to you before today's meeting. Are there any questions or changes proposed to those minutes? Hearing none, I'll call for a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
Moved by Deanna, seconded by Brenda. All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Karen, that was a unanimous vote as well. This time I'd like to call on Angela Rossi to provide us with a fund update.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The total deposits to the fund currently stand at $86,796,000 with accrued interest amounting to $3,304,719, which brings the total funds available to $90,100,719. There's been no administrative expenses which have been withdrawn from this amount. And disbursements made to grantees total $36,514,243, resulting in a current fund balance of $53,586,476. Of the total disbursements, awards for standard projects account for $42,111,981, while energy-related projects have received $10,437,815, leading to a cumulative total of $52,549,796 in fund benefits awards thus far. The allocation board has a remaining $37,550,923 in fund benefits available for future awards. A minimum of 15% of the fund, which equates to $19,400 is allocated specifically for energy-related projects. To date, awards made for these projects total $10,437,815, leaving $2,581,585 in fund benefits to still be available for energy-related initiatives. Today, the board is presented with a recommendation to consider funding for a standard project with totaling $875,000.
Thank you, Angela. Any questions for Angela? As the board knows, there's no action needs to be taken with respect to that particular report, so we'll just receive and file it. At this time, I'd like us to move on with round 37 of staff's recommendations for our consideration for funding today. Richard?
I'm going to do that.
You go both.
I'm doing both.
That's why I asked that question.
Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, board members, and staff for the opportunity to present this project. Today, staff is recommending that Power Proceeds Allocation Board approve a fund benefit award of $875,000 to Siebel Modern Manufacturing and Welding Corporation to support the workforce expansion and consolidation of the company's facilities. Siebel Modern is a family-owned steel fabrication and welding shop serving customers in the U.S. and Canada. Due to significant growth and space challenges, the company plans to construct a 77,000 square foot facility in Lancaster equipped with state-of-the-art machinery and technology. The new facility will consolidate operations by replacing the company's 2 existing locations, one being in Lancaster, the other being in West Seneca, thereby further enhancing their productivity. Once completed, the company will have the capacity to bid on projects that it is currently unable to accommodate due to size and capacity limitations. There are several factors that make this project a strong candidate for fund benefits. The expansion will enhance operational efficiency for the company by consolidating the current workforce of 62 people and adding 11 full-time positions into one facility. Consolidating operations into a larger facility will boost efficiency, productivity, profit, and profitability, benefiting the local economy. The new facility will feature state-of-the-art machinery, allowing Siebel to bid on larger projects. And the project aligns well with the 2023 Western New York REDC priorities, focusing on growing the region's tradable sectors, and embodies traditional economic development objectives by promoting job creation and business investment in our region.
Thank you, Angela. Any questions or comments at this point?
I would make a comment. I am very pleased that we're considering this project. There are a number of things that strike me. Number one, their investment in this facility to consolidate the business and make them potentially eligible to participate in other activities of their business. And so they're constructing this facility, which is great, a new building and a more efficient building. They have currently the 62 employees and their average salary is $68,000. And I like to see that because it really does provide an infusion into our local economy of resources that people who live here and spend here will have available to enjoy with their families, their quality of life. So very pleased about this potential application.
Thank you, Brenda. Deanna, anything to say? Okay. At this time, I'd like to call for a motion to approve staff's recommendation to award $875,000 to Siebel Manufacturing and Welding Corporation.
I'll move it.
Moved by Brenda,
Second.
seconded by Deanna. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Karen? That one passed unanimously as well. Is there any other business that we have to discuss today? It's a long drive for a short meeting. I'd like to thank both of you for attending today. It's okay. We'll put that in the minutes. Karen was punched. That should be in the minutes.
You wanted them right on.
Our next meeting will be determined based on pending applications, as I understand it. So we'll be notifying members of the board and the public when that is scheduled. But in light of the fact that there is no further business, I'd like to call for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And seconded. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
It was unanimous. Thank you very much, everyone.